What the duck is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Duck Takes. As always, with me, my co-host Garrett.
What's up, guys?
Today we're going to be talking about Peacemaker Season 2, going over that finale, going over the whole season, seeing if it has heightened our excitement or lowered our excitement for the future of the DCU. But before we get to that, obviously make sure you guys are going ahead and checking out our sports page. If you like hearing us talk football, go check out Duck.Kike. You can find that in the bio of our TikTok. Make sure you're checking out our Patreon for extra bonus content. And just keep supporting us when you can and where you can. We always appreciate it. Please. And yeah, make sure to drop a rating and review wherever you guys are listening to this. Tell a friend. Tell your mom about us.
Yeah, word of mouth.
Yeah.
Best advertising on the planet.
It kind of is, you know? How else the fuck do these Avatar movies do so well? Is that word of mouth? I don't know what it is, because you also don't hear anybody
maybe the first movie.
You didn't hear anyone talk about word of mouth about Avatar Way of Water. I mean, granted, it's a good movie, but like, it's not like you were talking about it the next day at work.
Nah, dog. It was just James Cameron
Yeah.
and the extension of the Avatar world.
Okay, this brought this up. Remember the conversation we were having at our bachelorette party weekend? By the way, that's where we've been.
Bachelor. You're a guy.
Bachelor, you're right. Okay. Do you remember the conversation we had at our bachelor party weekend for moi? That was a lot of fun. If you want to hear the details of our bachelor party weekend, go ahead and check out Patreon. We put it out on there. We also got some blow up titties in that episode as well.
Yep. There's a little bit
And
of adult
some
in that
fun ring
episode.
toss with
Let's not get into all that.
You'll just have to go see.
Yeah, you'll have to find out.
We talked about, is James Cameron a household name?
Oh, we did talk about that.
And one of our friends said no.
Yeah, and I said James Cameron is 100% a household name.
Yeah.
Avatar, Titanic,
Yeah.
and following up Avatar with Avatar Way of Water, which also did crazy at the box office.
Yeah, he literally has like the top 4 highest grossing movies of all time. And he was saying, well, if you ask like the average person, they're not going to know the name James Cameron. I'm like, I disagree. Also, you didn't mention Terminator or Terminator 2.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And yeah, I was like, I think the average person would know James Cameron. I think the household names of like the average moviegoer are going to know Spielberg, Cameron, and even Tarantino just based off a name. Not even so much like everyone's seen his movies, but just based off of the name.
Yeah, and you see at the beginning, it's like, it says like James Cameron's Avatar, doesn't it? Or like Avatar James Cameron. His name is somewhere in fucking bold letters, like in big ass letters at the beginning of each of his movies. You think that would click at some point.
Yeah, I would say James Cameron is a household name. Not
and he was saying like, he's like, maybe the actors of Avatar, they'd know that. I'm like, bullshit. I could only tell you off rip. I could only tell you Zoe Saldana.
Yeah. And Sam Worthington, like I guarantee you that's not a household name.
Sam Worthington, hell no. They tried to make him a household name. But
They did.
It did not work.
They did. I mean, granted, he's done well just sticking with his Avatar franchise.
Yeah, it's like,
you know?
gotta give him credit on that. But
no, it's absolutely a household name.
He's gotta be.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not that crazy of a moviegoer.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And you'll probably see this video by the time this episode comes out on TikTok, but I want to talk to you about it, about everyone's most overrated. So I asked my bachelor group everyone's most overrated movie and their favorite movie. So Garrett said most overrated movie, Wicked, which like,
so proud of that answer.
that's good for you. That's a good answer for you.
No, how about just a good answer in general?
Wicked's a good movie.
No, it's like, if anything, it's fucking average. And people hype it up like it's one of the greatest musical masterpieces of this generation.
I'm really excited. Wicked for good, man. It looks good.
Yeah.
I can't say, I want to say like I'm excited for Wicked for good, but that sounds stupid.
Like,
so like,
I'm a hater of the movie in general, so of course I'm gonna say it's overrated.
Yeah.
But just in general, like, it is an average movie that gets hyped up beyond compare.
I think it's good. And then your favorite movie was Django Unchained. Moving on to Berto, he said his favorite movie was
Dark Knight.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
He said his most overrated movie was Dark Knight.
Yeah.
He likes Dark Knight.
He does, but he just thinks like people talk too highly of it.
Yeah. Max, his most overrated movie was
Are you really gonna remember all this off your head?
Yeah.
All right.
It was Back to the Future.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then his favorite movie was Iron Man 1.
Wait, he said overrated was Back to the Future?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy take.
I know. He's like, because people go bananas for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's a good fucking movie.
It's fucking great. It's so good.
Arnaldo said the most overrated movies were the Dune movies.
Of course he says that.
So they're very pretty looking movies, but they're just fine movies. I was pissed.
God.
And then he said his favorite movie was Mask of Zorro, which I thought was a unique favorite movie.
Zorro,
yeah. Mask of Zorro.
Mask of Zorro. Lovely. Dylan said his favorite movie was The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So in contrast to Berto's overrated movie being The Dark Knight. And then but Dylan's overrated movie was that I don't know. What was it?
He said Avatar.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Zach said Nick said Frozen.
Frozen overrated for him.
Uh-huh.
And then favorite movie, I Am Legend.
That's an interesting favorite
yeah,
movie.
It is. Zach's most overrated movie, he was gonna say Frozen, but Nick took it, so he said Pulp Fiction. And then I feel like that's a popular take these days. And then his favorite movie was Endgame. Yeah, Endgame. And then Donald's favorite movie was Infinity War. But then his most overrated movie was, I think he said the Hobbit series. But I don't think those are praised like that highly.
I don't know.
Because Alwyn said most overrated movie was Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
And then his favorite movie was also Django Unchained.
And then Blake's favorite, La La Land, overrated.
I mean, I didn't answer this shit.
Oh, true. But I mean, might as well give your answer here.
Well, my favorite movie, La La Land, and then most overrated movie. It's tough.
Yeah.
That one I'd have to think.
He kept ambushing us with the overrated. I'm like, that's not something I just have ready to go.
Yeah.
I had to think on it for a minute.
Oh, I thought about Fight Club.
Okay.
Just because, again, of the pedestal.
Yeah. Not
necessarily it's a good movie, but I also don't think it's not even the best Fincher movie in my opinion, and I don't even know if it's top 3 Fincher for me. So that would be my most overrated movie. However, I could probably think of another overrated movie. Most underrated movie. What would you say if I asked what's your most underrated movie?
Here he goes, ambushing me with the question again. Dude, I don't know. Underrated.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Is that underrated?
I don't think
just
people
not talked about.
It's
enough.
not talked about like I wish it was.
Right.
I'm not saying people who see it say it's bad, but it just doesn't have the popularity it should.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, if you want to hear more about our Bachelor weekend, go ahead and listen to the Patreon episode. Movie news? In other news. Do you know who that says that? Sounds like that? Breaking news.
Perch Perkins.
What?
Breaking news.
Oh, what is that from?
SpongeBob.
Yeah. The fish.
Yeah. Perch Perkins.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Or wait, well, actually, that's not Perch Perkins. Perch Perkins is he's like the actual cartoon fish, and then the other one is the real fish.
Yeah.
That they show.
Yeah.
That's not Perch Perkins.
Yeah,
Perch
I'm thinking
Perkins
of the cartoon fish.
Is an animated character.
Or I'm thinking of the real fish.
Yeah. No, I don't even know what that is, but yeah. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Why have you done this to us?
Big news for Invincible season 4. Lee Pace was cast as Thrag for season 4.
I did hear about that.
Season 4, we got a little teaser for that as well. Invincible coming around the corner next year.
Oh, it takes so long.
What you mean? It's going to be a year apart.
Is it?
Yeah, this one between 3 and 4 is normal. Between 2 and 3 was really long.
I think it was 1 and 2.
Oh, you're right. Between 1 and 2.
Okay,
yeah, between 1 and 2.
I don't know, man.
They split up season 2 into 2 parts. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just impatient, man. I don't know.
I think you are.
But I mean, yeah, I think they're gonna up the animation this next season, though. I'll tell you that. Dude, how can you not after 3 seasons of success?
Yeah.
How can you not? It's like,
well, is it more of a money thing or is it more of a time thing?
It's a money thing, bro. I think they have like 10 animators total or some shit like that. It was
Jesus.
it was a stupid low number of how many people they have working on this for how big of a show it is.
Yeah, it's like one of Prime's biggest show.
Yeah.
Battle Beast will be returning in season 4 as well.
Hell yeah.
I mean, speaking of Prime Video shows as well, I am not caught up on Gen V.
I am.
I know you are. How would you compare it to season 1 right now, in your opinion? Because I feel like it wasn't marketed at all.
Not really. But I do like season 2.
Yeah.
I do like season 2 so far. It has like similar vibes of season 1. It's like still like kind of like mystery. You're trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Like you're not totally sure what's going on the whole time. Season 1 might be a little bit better.
Season 1 was really good.
Season 1 was really good. Yeah, and I don't want to take away from, obviously the extremely sad death of Chance Perdomo.
Yeah.
But obviously,
but you feel that.
Yeah. You feel it. So you feel. I mean, if anything, yeah, it's a compliment to him and his acting and his character. Because he was a big part of the show, and I liked his character a lot. However, in this season, I feel like they just like bring it up all the time. Like I get that it is a big deal, and I feel like they did it more so to honor the real person, not the character. Like they keep bringing up the death of the character and keep like paying homage to him in the show, but it's like it's not really doing anything to like further the story. They just keep bringing it back up, and it's like, look, I get it. Obviously, extremely sad and a shame that he died. And in the first couple episodes, like I told, if you want to like bring up the death of that character, I'm like, I totally get it. But it's like, it just keeps like going on throughout the whole season. I'm like, all right, come on. Like, I get it.
It's like, it's the character they're bringing up, not the actor.
Yeah, they're bringing up the character. Right, yeah. So it's like, if you want to honor Chance Perdomo outside of the show, by all means do that.
Yeah. But
I don't need like this constant reminder as I'm watching the show.
It's just a sad reminder.
Yeah, it's just like, it just makes me sad. I'm like, I know, he's gone. Stop reminding me.
Do you see any of the boys? You see the Deep, right?
You see the Deep.
Yeah.
There's like a promotional. Oh, he's actually in a hazing scene for the
fraternity.
For the fraternity. Because he's a former president, and
for
he was
7 years. Right?
He's a president for a record 7 years.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus Christ. But yeah, you see that.
You see Homelander yet, or
I don't think there's no Homelander yet. You do see what's her name? The smart girl.
Oh yeah. I forget her name.
You do see her.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to think who else. You see Firecracker on the news. She's like running all the propaganda.
Oh yeah,
news.
That's right. She's ahead of all that. I thought, wasn't she like sickly? Wasn't she like?
I mean, I'm sure they can get her together for a news thing.
Yeah.
Like short broadcast. Trying to think who else.
Because
I think boys characters that might be it.
Yeah. We get season 5 next year. Right? Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
And it'll be the final season.
Stan Edgar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Stan Edgar comes in.
Okay. Because they kind of drop his ass.
Yeah.
Last year? Last season? I can't keep up with these seasons.
I know.
Because season 3, he gets arrested. Then we don't see him the rest of the season. Then season 4, they get him out of prison.
Yeah, he came back at the end of season 4.
Yeah. I can't keep up with all this shit,
I know,
man.
it's hard.
Oh, I also saw that James Spader was returning as Ultron in Vision Quest. And he'll also be playing a human form of Ultron.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What a perfect voice for that character.
I know, I agree. I did see how Alex from the Escape Pod was talking about the panel at Comic-Con for Vision Quest, and Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen was there. But Elizabeth
Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen won't be in the show, but she was at the panel. And he was just saying, like, you could tell she's just, like, so over this character, just, like, kind of done with doing Marvel shit.
Yeah.
And because they had, like, fan questions, and he said, fans were asking her if they would, she would want to explore certain avenues with her character with Wanda, and she's just like, no. I don't know if she can't just talk about it or if she's just, like, dead ass done with it.
I think she's dead ass done.
Yeah.
She's made it pretty clear she's not happy with Marvel.
She's not happy with Marvel. She just like fatigued from doing Marvel stuff.
I mean, either or. Take your pick.
I guess. All right, but moving on to the show of the hour, Peacemaker. So, Peacemaker kind of caught us all by surprise. Season 1,
yeah,
came out on HBO Max, and everyone really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It, still had that mature feeling of a TV show, of a superhero TV show that, we felt from The Boys and Invincible and that sort of thing.
And the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. So really, yeah, just like a continuation of the Suicide Squad, and everyone really enjoyed that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, a lot of people, came away from season 1 with the conclusion that, John Cena is a legit actor now. And that if this is what we were going to get from James Gunn, the DCU, then people would be very much so looking forward to this. And the future of the DCU. Come 3 years, like kind of crazy. Like it came out 3 years later.
Yeah.
And granted, that makes sense because of just what was happening with DC.
Yeah. And
the studios and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a long time between seasons.
However, didn't feel like that crazy long. Because like,
do you think it's because
maybe we weren't like expecting it?
Maybe
because we weren't expecting it, and also like
we were just
like we were unsure and just like preoccupied with what was gonna be the state of DC from here on out, and we were just kind of waiting on that news. And then now ever since Superman came out. And it's like the next thing was like, Peacemaker's right here. And it's like, oh, it feels like short because Superman just came out, and that was also James Gunn.
True.
So maybe that's it. But
okay, so what are your overall thoughts on Peacemaker season 2? I'm curious. Like, I haven't talked to you at all about Peacemaker, actually.
No, we haven't talked at all.
At all.
I mean, to put it simply, like, I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I love season 1.
Yeah, season 1 was really good.
I did not love season 2.
Correct.
So where do you think, I mean, we have questions from the Discord that we'll go over that might answer some of our thoughts.
Before we start talking, and like, let's like, because I probably will answer the questions in my opinions on the show. So let's just go through the questions, and then, we can continue the conversation from there.
Okay. Well, I mean, the first question we have here from the Discord, and again, don't forget, join our Discord through the Patreon if you want to have your questions answered on the podcast episodes. First question we have is, what did you think of the finale of Peacemaker season 2?
I thought it was a weird finale.
It was weird.
I didn't love it. I thought that was one of the weaker episodes of the show.
Yeah.
And possibly the weakest. Like, it was like the flashbacks to their date and the boat. And I was like, honestly, I didn't really need to see that. Like, because clearly, like,
those concerts took up a lot of time.
It did.
They were long.
And they kept talking about, and he kept saying, that it was always that question: did the boat mean anything? Did the boat mean anything? Did the boat mean anything? He kept saying that throughout the whole season. So like, once I saw the boat, I was like, oh, this is what he's referring to.
Right.
But I didn't need the whole. Yeah, they did like whole concerts, and like their whole. He did the entire date, bro. Yeah. I felt like I was on the date with them. Like, he did the whole thing. And I was like, I didn't need all that information. You could have like showed the most intense moment of it, or just not even showed it at all.
Right.
And like, you could have just left that up in the air and left that between them, and like, leave it up to your imagination. Like, did the boat mean anything? You don't know if they kissed. You don't know if they fucked. You don't know if they had a good conversation. I don't know. But yeah, like, it was, to me, you could have left that up in the air and never fully explained it to me, and I would have been fine. So, and that took up like half the episode. And then I just felt like it was a lot of jumping around in this episode.
There was a lot going on. And like, while I didn't mind the finale focusing more on an emotional payoff with our characters.
No, that was fine because I was like, like, okay, episode 7, that was the climax of the show. Now we're coming down, setting up for next season. I was like, that's fine.
But it still felt like rushed. Like there was just so much happening in one episode that it felt like, oh, this is something we could be going, especially with what Rick Flag was doing. This is like a multiple episode thing.
Yeah, we were wrapping up stories A, B, and C all in one. I was like, it was a lot.
And like this whole season had been leading up to Rick Flag trying to locate
what the hell they needed the portal for. Yeah.
And it was all just so quick. It was like just one montage of this and it was so quick. And I don't know, this season just felt like goofier. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
shit, dude, they could have done a whole episode of them just exploring the universes.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they could have done that.
Like season 1.
However, that'd be a lot of CGI.
Season 1 is it's funny, right? It's very funny, but you know, it still didn't feel like goofy though. Like this season just felt like goofy in a sense. You know what I mean?
Sad and goofy.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. This season was just like
even though like Project Butterfly,
it was a goofy,
like that was a goofy
mission
problem, but
it was a serious problem.
But it all felt very serious.
Yeah.
It still felt like a serious threat as to where like this all just felt kind of goofy. Like I didn't really feel the tension of the threat of a Salvation Run. But even though this is a bigger problem than what Project Butterfly was.
And I'll tell you right now, probably the biggest reason for that was the lack of Clemson Mern. The guy who was running the show. Do you remember him? Chuck Woody Iwuji.
Oh, yeah.
I hope I'm saying that right.
He was great in season 1.
No, he was great in season 1. He's a very serious like drama actor. I loved him in season 1. And
I liked him better than Rick Flag in season 2 of this.
Yeah, no, I did too. And I think he was part of the reason that the stakes felt so damn high in season 1.
Right.
He just like,
and the twist was better too.
Yeah, the twist
there was a better
great.
twist in there.
So that could be a big reason for why we didn't quite feel that in season 2. And yeah, like, I mean, season 1, obviously we see this major character growth of Peacemaker. So I feel like that had a much more satisfying conclusion. This season is just like, we know like Peacemaker has, come to terms like with his friends and like he's a good guy and he treats them well. And it's kind of him just dealing with his own personal shit now, not like how he treats others. And I feel like that character growth was more satisfying to see in season 1 compared to season 2.
Well, yeah, considering of like what we saw of his character in the Suicide Squad, then leading that up next year directly to Peacemaker season 1.
Seemed more badass in season 1 too.
Oh, for sure. That's the other thing too, is like,
dude, he was a badass in the Suicide Squad. I feel like more and more, I forget that this guy can fight.
Right. I know.
Like he just seems like such a regular dude.
Yeah. I agree.
And then when he finally does fight and he like is, killing people and doing badass shit, I'm like, oh yeah, this is Peacemaker.
Right. Yeah, and I was even telling you, I was like, I don't know how long also John Cena can keep up with doing this stuff because like he's having his back problems from wrestling.
You can just tell how he walks.
Yeah, how he walks. Oh, there was one scene when he was like walking into his bedroom in one scene, and like I was just like, damn,
I notice it all the time now.
Yeah.
Even with in the date episode, this recent episode, I was like him in like regular clothes and watching him walk. I'm like,
I mean, you even notice it with like what kind of shoes he has to wear.
Yeah.
And I pointed out to you, I was like, I mean, I know he's getting older, but I was like, even in season 1, his arms were so much bigger. Like I get he's still fucking jacked, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, like John Cena in the Suicide Squad and season 1 of Peacemaker, like huge. Like Peacemaker looked huge.
I mean, how long ago was the Suicide Squad at this point?
2021. And
not
then,
too far.
And then Peacemaker season 1, 2022.
Yeah.
So like even though like that doesn't have to be a huge part of if his characteristics, right? That's not going to define his character, and I get that, but it's just like one thing that I was thinking of while watching this show. I was like, damn, I wonder how long he can, do this character. That maybe that's why they toned down some of the action scenes. I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't know. Next question we have is, okay, well, who's your favorite cameo?
So
I feel like we only have one cameo.
Yeah, I feel like we only had like one real one. We had the tech guy who worked for Luthor as well.
Mm-hmm. But we did have Lex Luthor.
Yeah, like it's gonna be Lex Luthor. Like that was pretty cool to see him in there.
And I said this in one of the recent episodes too, with the cameo in the sense of like not being made a big deal that we saw Lex Luthor, and how that is one thing. I get what James Gunn is trying to do for the DCU, and kind of like is that, these major characters can be in any project in this universe. And that's
he's just trying to create like a super world.
Yeah. And that's very much like reminiscent to what we've seen with the DC animated projects in the past.
And I feel like a big question with Marvel was, it's like,
where are these characters?
Yeah. It's like, here's this big world level threat coming at Earth. And it's like, where's this character who would 100% be on the front lines defending Earth?
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like hopefully in the DCU, we will not have that question. It'll be like, oh yeah, we have everybody here who can fight. But yeah, I'll go Lex Luthor. The third question was about what did I want more out of this season?
Yeah, what are some things you wish you got more of?
More vigilante, bro. He was lacking this season. They did not have enough vigilante. I feel like the last 3 episodes they used him a lot more. But before that, I was like, dude, where is vigilante? That was his best bud. He was like barely in it. He was like working at some fast food place to start the season off. I was like, what the fuck?
He was funny in this season.
Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, when he's there, he's my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, I appreciated when he was there, but I was like, well, why not use him all the time?
More Tim Meadows.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we got a decent amount of Tim Meadows, too.
In the beginning. In the end, we barely saw him.
Yeah. Well, maybe they were like, we can only have one funny guy. They did Tim Meadows to start, and then Vigilante to finish.
No, his character was definitely the funniest this season. But...
Well, you think he's funnier than Vigilante?
For me, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think you just like his humor.
Yeah. What the fuck? Is it funny? Yeah. Very. But you almost got titties killed.
You're very cool. Ginger cool.
You mind if I call you that?
Yeah, I really do fucking mind.
But he ended up he seemed like just such a throwaway character, but
he was refreshing though.
He was refreshing, and I think he actually provided some nice moments in this show, and like he's part of their group checkmate at the end, so it seems like he will be continuous character. So he's he's not just a throwaway character.
No, he's not. And also he seemed to have, of the people that were working for Flag, he seemed to have like one of the best morals of the group.
Right. I also wish that we got more of the other dimension after we found out the twist about that universe.
Yeah.
Of Chris's alternate family.
What, like more of the lore about it?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Like you end the episode saying one got out, a black. Please continue. What is going on? I mean, I get it's Nazi USA.
Yeah, well, there's your answer. I mean,
what do you mean one got out? Where'd they get out?
They explained it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Where'd they get out of?
He said, when Vigilante was talking to himself, he was like, all the niceties or whatever that we have of this world are off of the back of labor in camps.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in the camps.
Oh shit. I didn't hear that part.
Dummy.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
But, I feel like that dimension was such a huge part of the whole season, and then it was just like not a part of it at all. Ripped away.
I don't think that's not the last we've seen of that dimension.
No, but like I didn't leave with the best conclusion of that.
What do you mean? They found the whole point was they found out it was Nazi world and said, "Get the fuck out."
I know, but then Vigilante just fucking kills them, kills his dad, and then Keith is almost shanked to death.
Yeah, this was emergency. Get the fuck out. They weren't going to stick around to see what happened after.
I know that.
Well, then what's your point?
I don't know. I guess I wish
you were curious, but as far as the story goes, there was no need for them to say that.
It was just such a crucial part to the whole season up until it wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, that whole world just had to do with Peacemaker's like character development. And him trying to figure out where he wants to be.
But in the end, did it actually help him develop anything?
No. He thought it would, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It just made him realize he's the angel of death.
Yes.
Which he kind of is.
I agree.
Top 3 episodes.
I don't know. This was like kind of hard because like I didn't love any episode.
I think I put
episode 5. Sciatic?
I just hit my damn bone on wood.
Oh.
What was episode 5?
Where we get the reveal of, was it 5? No.
I think it might have been.
That might have been 6.
Yeah, I think it was 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had episode 6 in my top 3. I had episode 7 in my top 3, which is when it was it was after the reveal and they're escaping. And then episode 3, I couldn't decide on 2 or 3, but I want to say 3, which is the aftermath of when they go back to Peacemaker's house after they attempted to break in and find the portal. And that was the episode where Economos spit in Tim Meadows' face. I think some of the best Economos and Tim Meadows moments are in episode 3.
Well, we're saying Tim Meadows, but his name was Furry. Furry.
I can't. Flurry.
Yeah, Flurry. Just spits in his face.
Dude, this shit was so funny. he said Ginger Cool one more time. So powerful.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I heard the behind the scenes of that, of like how they did the spit.
How they do it.
It's like it shoots like, it's like this little almost like air cannon that shoots jelly at, and it shoots it hard.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it looks so real, and it was just like fucking pinpoint accuracy and exploded in its face. It was pretty funny.
What was his reaction to when he got spit on? What was his reaction?
It was an immediate, what the fuck? What kind of person spits on another person? I told you not to call me that.
Speaking of which, it said, rank your favorite new character additions to this season.
Oh, Langston Fleury is his full name.
Langston Fleury, yeah. Okay, so yeah, who was your favorite new character addition to this season?
He's the favorite one.
Yeah, it's Langston Fleury.
Like, he's the best new addition.
Yeah. He was great.
I do like Sasha Bordeaux's character, though.
I was about to ask if you liked Bordeaux.
I do. I mean, for more than one reason. But.
All right. Next question. Favorite moment?
What? Hey, well, let's just give Gunn his respect. He cast some baddies, bro. Can I not say that? You haven't said worse on this channel.
I'm not like as hot for Jennifer Holland as you are.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
But I mean, I don't think anybody on the planet can deny that character of Sasha Bordeaux is hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's disagreeing that. But
for the record, I see how that was confusing. Jennifer Holland plays
Harcourt,
not Bordeaux, but yeah, I do like kind of have a little crush on Harcourt.
Yeah, you do.
Her arms are jacked, bro.
Okay. Favorite moment from the season? For me, honestly, any moment between Fleury and Ginger Cool.
Really?
Yeah, any moment between them was one of my favorites. Adebayo's touching moment with Chris in the finale.
Yeah.
Was a good moment.
It was a good moment.
And then Vigilante meeting himself.
Yeah.
Those are like the 3 that stick out to me.
The 2 that I wrote down were Vigilante meeting himself. And then, but the other one that I wrote that you didn't have was when they were attacking Keith, his brother, and he was just having flashbacks, PTSD of him when he killed his brother when he was younger. And he was just like free. He was like, get off of him. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with all of us? I don't know. That was a serious scene.
Yeah.
That was like some acting from John Cena.
Class A acting.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean? But that was some top tier acting from John Cena.
Yeah, it was. Least favorite moment from this season.
The boat scenes.
Dude, okay, you know what's funny? I wrote any moment with Chris and Harcourt.
Oh wow.
So like
they're pushing this love story, and I don't think people are liking it.
I know. I don't know. It's like anytime like Jennifer Holland has a hard time like giving us a different expression with her face because she's got so much damn Botox. So I couldn't like she's just so mad in every scene. And it kind of gets annoying. Like I get it. It's like her character, but there was a point where I'm just like, can you fucking be normal for like 2 seconds? You know what I mean? Holy shit, like have a conversation.
Yeah. No, like
she was so adamant on not expressing things to Chris or not like opening
and answering
up.
His questions.
Yeah, just answering the goddamn like look, I get people can have a hard time opening up.
And she's as fucked up as they come.
Right. And like, I mean, I have a hard time opening up to people, but like
dude, okay, but dude.
No.
Harcourt's like fucked.
Okay, yeah, she's fucked in the head.
Yeah.
But still. But come on. It just got a little too repetitive.
It got repetitive.
It got very repetitive.
I agree. Next question was the ranking of WWE actors WWE wrestlers turned actors.
How many have turned? Is it just
it's just three.
Just the 3 we've been talking about for the last 5 years?
More like
10 years, whatever.
10 years.
Same 3 actors.
Yeah. And for me the ranking goes John Cena, Dave Bautista, and The Rock. But, in reality, it's John Cena, Dave Bautista, The Rock.
I'd still go Dave Bautista, John Cena, and The Rock.
All right. I mean, I can't be mad at that.
Yeah. I just think like I can see Dave Bautista as a variety of more characters. Like I feel like he's got more range than John Cena.
Yeah.
Now, John Cena's been a great actor, but
honestly, in the long term,
it's Dave Bautista.
I think it's gonna be Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
But currently I'll say John Cena.
Yeah. Prisoner of the moment.
Okay.
Who was your MVP of this season besides Peacemaker? So who's the MVP of the season?
Like story wise or just like acting wise that I liked?
You could do whatever MVP means to you of this.
Low key Adebayo, bro.
Okay, yeah. So character wise and story wise, Adebayo, for sure.
Yeah.
But if we're talking like on a technical level with who was really making MVP moves for our characters, it kind of was Economos.
Yeah.
It kind of was.
Yeah. Dude, he was coming in clutch.
He was.
And he was funny as fuck this season.
Booking Chris.
Yeah.
Which got him on record. Stalling time when they were opening the portal.
Yeah.
He did some other hacking shit.
Yeah.
Always giving the group heads up of what Argus was doing.
Yeah. He was the man on the inside.
Knocking down the Eagle guy.
Yeah.
So that he wouldn't shoot Eagly.
Oh my God.
Taking care of Eagly when Chris was gone.
Yeah.
It kind of was the MVP.
Kind of was Economos.
Yeah. He did a lot.
He did.
He definitely did a lot more this season than he did last season.
Yeah. No, they focused on him a lot more. Honestly, I think he might have gotten the second most screen time.
I wonder if that's something you could look up.
I don't know, but I think it's possible he did.
But yeah, Adebayo, I liked her character a lot. She's become a more important character than Harcourt, in my opinion.
I agree. She's like the emotional support character for Peacemaker.
And like the conversation that the conversation that she has with her ex is like the kind of emotions that we should have been feeling from Chris and Harcourt. But like that conversation with Adebayo and her, like that was a great scene.
Yeah.
And a great conversation. Like that felt like a real conversation.
And it's crazy too, because I feel like that's something that kind of like takes a backseat in both seasons.
Right.
Like you don't really see much of her relationship with,
but you felt it in just that one scene.
Exactly.
You really do.
Yeah.
So I think, like, I definitely felt more of a connection to that relationship that we don't get any screen time of.
Felt much more genuine
than Chris and Harcourt.
Yeah.
Okay. After seeing the entirety of Peacemaker season 2, has it stalled any of your excitement for the future of the DCU? Oh, I wrote that down wrong. After seeing Peacemaker season 2, has it instilled any more excitement for your future of the DCU?
It's made me more curious, but I wouldn't say more excited. Like I'd say my excitement, like I'm still excited, but like my excitement level's like probably the same.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to talk about the final scene where we see Rick Flag,
Put Peacemaker in Salvation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that ending for the season?
A little wild.
Yeah.
I honestly, when I saw like the ending and they were like putting their organization together, him and Harcourt happy and all this, I was like, at one point I was like, this feels too happy of an ending. And I was like, and I had a feeling, but I was like, you know what? Actually, like, you know, maybe they'll end it on a good note. He's been through some shit this season. Like maybe they'll give him one win. I was like, he deserves a win. And then I was like, all right, see, my suspicion was right.
Yeah, so it's clear that Salvation will be a huge part in the DCU's future, as in the comics, it's, you know, a planet to exile metahumans.
I know nothing about Salvation, actually.
I was watching Eric Voss today.
Yeah, and I know you definitely had to have watched something.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know you know nothing.
Yeah, it was like a comic book run called Salvation Run in like 2007, 2008, where they, you know, send a lot of the villains to Salvation. Like Joker was there, Lex Luthor was there. Even though it seems like Lex Luthor won't be in Salvation for this one. And ultimately,
actually, he probably will at some point. I feel like they might, because if anybody's gonna figure out how to get back,
it'd be Lex.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it leads to Darkseid in the future.
Oh.
So this will be interesting because it's like, is the big bad villain in the DCU going to be Darkseid or Brainiac?
No idea.
And if it's like Man of Tomorrow had a lot of people suspecting that it's going to be Brainiac.
Probably Brainiac first. Like you can have multiple.
Right. Yeah. And then ultimately to Darkseid, I guess. But like, who is the bigger bad in the comics? Is it Brainiac or Darkseid?
I mean, Darkseid's like an evil god.
Yeah. Like Darkseid's more powerful.
I mean, Brainiac has kind of gotten to his level at certain points.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're both big ass threats.
Obviously. I'm just, I guess, intrigued because like the DCEU was moving towards the path of Darkseid.
Well, yeah. And I feel like whenever there's something Justice League in animated shit too, they always want to go Darkseid. I'm like, can we get some new fucking like world threat level villains? Like so far all we've seen is like it's like Doomsday and Darkseid. That's all we see.
Well, we know Jason Momoa is going to be Lobo.
That's cool.
I know not on that type of level threat, but at least something different.
Lobo's a cool character though.
So like what we saw from Rick Flag was in Superman. And we saw, was it Rick Flag was against Lex, in Superman.
Yeah.
And then now
he's kind of switched up.
Rick Flag is, drinking the Kool-Aid of Lex Luthor and wanting to send metahumans to this Earth. Like Chris, I mean, obviously Chris is more of a revenge thing, but like Chris is not a metahuman.
No.
You saw Bordeaux give that look when he was like wanting to send metahumans to Salvation.
She was fucking him too.
I know. Dirty world, man.
I mean, if you watch Creature Commandos though, you know Rick Flag can pull.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you said he was fucking some like princess.
Yeah.
Okay, Creature Commandos is canon with all this.
Yes.
And that is the same Rick Flag.
Yes.
Like,
voiced by Frank Grillo.
I'm getting to my question. Based off of what you've seen with Rick Flag and Creature Commandos and then Superman and Peacemaker, like, do they feel like the same characters? I know the character is changing, but like, can you watch Creature Commandos and be like, yeah, that kind of lines up with what I've seen from the live action Rick Flag?
Yeah. I mean, I did get the sense that he's a bit of a more honorable guy in
Creature Commandos.
But you know, we're like seeing a turn. It's not like totally out of character.
Right.
And this is like straight up revenge for his son too. Like I could, you know, he freaking loves it. He like one thing they emphasize, he loves his kid too.
Why they change his haircut? Like why they make his hair?
I don't get. I think he could have at the very least make it more like salt and peppery.
Yeah.
Like he could have pulled off the gray hair look. He could have pulled it off. I don't know why they did that.
They're gonna have him be if it's gonna be like.
I mean, but animation is always gonna be like an exaggerated look of a character. So
sure, but it's literally a whole different hair color. Like it does not look like the same person.
It's not that big a deal, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right, because no one's watching it.
People like you suck.
How many viewers?
Fuck you. People are watching it.
Yeah? You sure about that?
Yeah, he's gonna go look up the stats.
Yeah. Creature Commandos viewership. Okay, I know that's a lie. AI is definitely wrong about this. It said in its first full, this is just AI. In its first full week, Creature Commando generated 22 million minutes of viewership of 22 million minutes. What the fuck? That's such a stupid ass rating. Making it the third most watched show at the time, according to Luminate. Like what? Like no, that's definitely not the third most watched show of all time. It translated to approximately 500,000 viewers per episode. So let's say this. So Creature Commandos, you could say was averaging like 300,000 to 500,000 viewers per episode. Peacemaker was averaging just under 800,000 viewers per episode, while you had The Penguin averaging 3.1 million viewers per episode. How sustainable is the DCU?
What do you mean sustainable?
At the end of the day, brother, you got to bring in the cheddar cheese. You got to bring in the cheddar cheese at the end of the day.
Okay, you're acting like it's not bringing in cheddar cheese.
You think Peacemaker and Creature Commandos brought in cheddar cheese?
I'm not saying it brought in like crazy cheddar cheese, but brought in something.
The Penguin brought in cheddar cheese. That shit averaged 3.1 million viewers per episode.
Also got like how many fucking Emmy nominations?
So we're saying DCU can't have good fucking shows like The Penguin? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm not saying that, but like,
what does that mean? Yeah, they made a great fucking show. That's why I got the views.
Creature Commandos is a great show. Animation is always going to suffer compared to a live action show. Yes?
I brought in Peacemaker as well into the conversation.
Okay.
I just said it averaged a little less than 800,000 viewers per episode.
Okay. 800,000, 1.3 million, did you just say?
3.1.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. So we're basing viewership on how good a show is? You're telling me?
It's also a spinoff of The Batman, which was also very successful.
So all these things outside of the DCU are more successful.
What do you want from me?
I don't know. I'm just trying to be a hater, dog.
Yeah, I know you are. I support
that. Someone's got to be a hater.
I support the DCU. I think it'll be fine.
I'm not saying it won't be fine, but like, say you
know what? I would rather them have shittier numbers, but the quality be better. So fuck you.
You just tried saying The Penguin got good viewership because it's a fantastic fucking show, equating views to the quality of a show.
I am not saying that, whatever. I'm just saying that the animation and the show itself was good.
Okay.
Superman is a good movie. Peacemaker is a good show.
Sure.
These are all good things.
Correct. I agree.
All right?
But
they're consistent.
Correct. But you have a whole nother separate universe.
Penguin's also a fucking miniseries.
It was like 8 episodes, dog.
It's not going to get more episodes.
Yes, it can.
Are they doing a season 2?
They could do a season 2.
Could. Will they?
Yeah, we don't know because fucking James Gunn is running DC Studios. Like what? Like you have DC, another DC universe within your same studios that is producing great projects. So I wonder, like, I'm just very curious at the state of not just the DCU, but DC as a whole at Warner Brothers. I'm not saying, you can't have two separate universes, because I'm one of those people who are advocating for Robert Pattinson's Batman to not be a part of.
Which we already know is what's happening.
What do you mean?
They confirmed that.
No. That it's not happening.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said that they were. Yeah.
That the direction you're saying is the direction they're going.
Right. Yeah. It is confirmed that he won't be merging into the DCU. But I'm saying, like, if I'm looking at it from, like, say you're James Gunn and you are the head of DC Studios and you are directing these projects, writing these projects, but you have a whole separate part of your studio that are making great projects and making more money. You don't think that's gonna, like,
eat with his head?
Not like just like eat at him. Like, I don't know.
What? Like, why isn't mine that successful?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it could if.
I mean,
if James Gunn had your ego, but
I mean, think about it. You put him in your like, say you are directing like Superman and Peacemaker and writing this, and then you have another writer and director who's like just fucking dog walking you.
Okay. Also, I just thought of this in your unfair comparison. The Penguin, one of the most notorious Batman villains, who's like almost nearly a household name as far as Batman goes, and you're comparing that to fucking Peacemaker.
Oh, thank you. Now you want to bring in a good argument. Thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
I wasn't having my brain racked. All right, I wasn't expecting to have to fucking defend the entire DCU against the Batman and Christopher Reeve's whole world. Whatever, shut up.
If I'm gonna be a hater, we're gonna have these arguments.
Great. But yeah, you're comparing that to Peacemaker,
Sure.
a completely unknown character until James Gunn decided he wanted to use him, and Creature Commandos. Never heard of that group before that show got started.
All right.
So,
what about Superman?
That's a different story.
Batman made more.
Yeah. I mean, I think Batman as a character is also more popular than Superman, but
I think Batman definitely surpassed Superman, but but still, it was like, I don't know. I did expect Superman to make more. I mean,
I wish they had made more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, honestly, and I wish it did make more. I'm not saying, I'm not preying on his like downfall, but
sounds like you are.
Maybe. I just wish it did make more. I wish it did make more.
Sounds like you wish it didn't.
No, I wish it did make more. I would just like, what kind of like irked me about that was, we've seen movies perform like that on that budget, and people calling it like not successful or yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But then like a lot of people gave Superman a pass, and like it still broke even and profited a little. But I wish because like those numbers also kind of indicates like if people truly were like really excited for a re-envision of Superman in this universe.
I mean, shit, you can also blame the lack of sales on Superman for the bad relationship that DC has built with its fans over the past year. Like for the past like 10 years. Like,
you're not wrong.
How many times did they say like, oh, this is gonna, they did like, they acted like they were gonna do a reboot like 3 times.
Yeah.
So, God forbid people didn't trust him on this time, but like, it seems like they actually got it right. James Gunn is at the helm, and give him a few tries to build that trust with DC fans and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because fuck DC before James Gunn took over.
DC.
People might have not watched Superman out of spite because they were like, where's Henry Cavill?
That. They also put it on.
I mean, not that I don't love Henry Cavill as Superman, but I'm just saying, like, some people were probably more angry about that than me.
They also made it available to purchase at home pretty quickly too.
Yeah, it could have good DVD sales or whatever.
I mean, no,
but that also hurt it. But that hurt it in theaters.
That hurt it in theaters. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were just buying it to watch at home, or movies just aren't in theaters as long as they should be these days. You used to have a movie be in theaters for like 3 months minimum. Some theaters could be and some movies could be in theaters even longer if it was like a really good movie. Like, all right, let's release it again later in the year, make even more money. Movies just are not in theaters long enough anymore.
I mean, shit, dude. I just had to pay for my date's ticket and the $20.
It's hefty, bro.
It's bullshit.
Why is Regal so expensive, though?
I don't know.
Is it like Regal?
They are specifically
expensive.
more expensive for the single tickets.
Yeah, for the single
one. But they have
one.
the best monthly deal.
Like, I love Regal. I'll suck Regal off, but like, the single tickets are expensive.
They are. Honestly, I totally regretted buying that ticket. I was like, I should have just paid for a month of the Regal Unlimited. Because I guarantee she comes back with me at one point. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and like IMAX, you're dropping like $27 on a single ticket.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. And that's why we didn't see it in IMAX.
Oh my God. You know what?
The movie was Tron Ares, by the way. Which actually, not as bad as people are saying.
No?
I don't agree. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not a masterpiece by any means, but I don't think it deserves like all the hate that it's getting. If you want to hate on like Jared Leto's acting, it's like, I mean, like, he's playing like
AI.
a program. Like he comes off like a bit robotic.
Yeah.
And which I feel like is kind of the point.
Mm-hmm.
I think people might be more mad about the direction that they could have gone, and like this movie shouldn't have been focused on Ares. Like it should have been focused on the
stance on AI.
Well, no.
Fuck AI.
Yeah, I know. Not everybody cares as much about that as you.
I know. Here's a brag. Well, for me, I've never used ChatGPT. I've never used AI.
And guess what? I have a really cool fantasy football name because of AI.
You just killed the forest. How does that make you feel?
That killed the forest.
I heard it's actually really bad for the planet. Yeah, AI.
How is that possible?
Because it's like mining. Like AI just don't come out of like thin air. It's got to mine like the factories that they use to produce this stuff. Like the electricity that these factories are using for AI to work, like Grok and ChatGPT, is actually insane. Look into that. It's a rabbit hole.
Great. The fantasy team name was Baked Beans and Pollard Greens.
However, a good fucking name.
I'm kind of sick of Tony Pollard.
But Tron Ares.
Tron Ares, yeah. Like, people wanted it to focus on the characters that we got out of Tron Legacy. Because, like,
right,
they didn't bring those two main actors back, which sucks. And it seems like they're going to in a sequel to Tron Ares, based on how they set it up. So hopefully that happens.
Tron Legacy fire.
Tron Legacy, it's definitely better than Tron Ares. Before y'all get it twisted, definitely better than Tron Ares. Is it like a peak movie? I wouldn't quite call it that.
Beautiful looking.
It is really it's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like what you watch what you watch the Tron series for, you watch it for the fucking music, and you watch it for the visuals.
Yeah.
And the fights. Like those are the things that you watch it for. It's just a cool ass world.
But then it takes it to the real world. Like we went to
this one, this one, when they did say that it was about bringing them to the real world, I was like, okay. I didn't love that because the whole cool part is about going to their world. But we do get to go to their world in this movie.
Okay.
Like it does happen. So like I didn't hate it. Like everybody's out here like this was dog shit. This is ass. I was like, I did not hate it.
Okay.
However, I did I had some drinks at dinner, and so maybe that made me like it more. But like,
made it more tolerable.
Yeah, like I had a beer at dinner, and then I had a tall boy from the bar at Regal. In the theater. So that might have been making me a little more happy, but
but we were talking about ticket prices. I'm gonna send you this video, and I just sent you a video on TikTok. We're gonna watch it together, and I just want to see how sick it makes you. Let me know when you're on it.
Ready?
Yeah.
The choice is yours. Right now, you can experience all the excitement of any one Disney theme park for just $24, including the new Splashtacular thrill ride, Splash Mountain at the Magic Kingdom, Aladdin's Royal Caravan, new at the Disney MGM Studios theme park, and the spectacular illuminations at Epcot Center. Just $24 for one day, any one park. Plus, stay at select Disney Resort hotels for just $99. The choice is yours, Florida residents, only at Walt Disney World.
Okay.
And then, like, I was looking in the comments.
Yep,
yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. I know what you're doing.
Yep. Give me a second. Florida resident? Nope. I don't want Florida resident. I want a regular ass theme park ticket. 1 to 10 day standard date. I'm saying $120.
Yeah, it's like, it can, depending on the day, yeah, I've seen a range from like 120 to 170, depending on the day.
Yeah.
And based on inflation.
Yeah.
$24 in 1993.
Yeah.
And that would be $53.81 today.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And here, let's
like the price of everything in comparison to the wage increase is ridiculous. Like everything has become a luxury. Nothing is for everyone anymore. Everything is a luxury now.
Yeah. No, I know. It's like, and you know, I feel like people from older generations, like they get mad at us. They're like, you're not saving money because you're spending it on this, and this. I'm like, did you not fucking enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
When you were my age, did you not try to like have fun? Like you weren't just surviving and paying rent and paying for food. Like you do need money to have a good life.
Yeah, and also your generation that fucked us.
You really are, bro. You really are. And guess what? We're all paying your fucking Social Security. And guess what? We're not going to get it. I guarantee it. We're not going to get any fucking Social Security. That shit's going to be banned by the time I'm 65. Guaranteed. And I also saw, oh my God, I saw one reporter lady, whatever, on the news. I can't even remember what, a while back. And she said something about them raising the fucking working age or the retirement age to 70 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's like work your life away and don't enjoy it.
Yeah, my fucking God, dude. And then I hit, you hear about people in Europe and they're working their 9-to-5 jobs and
with their siesta in between.
Actually, and they're working their 9-to-5 jobs 4 days a week, not 5, and like a month of vacation off.
Wow.
A month of vacation off every year.
They also have their siestas. Well, at least Spain does, and I think Italy as well.
Ooh. Yeah, don't get me started on that, bro.
Yeah.
That, oh my God, y'all boomers, like I get that you're not like directly responsible, like every one of you, but decent amount of you are responsible for fucking our generation.
It sucks, man.
Like
y'all are, bro. It's all greed.
Living it up in your houses you bought in the 2000s and enjoying the shit out of them, enjoying the money you could make off of them by just selling the house that you bought for pennies years ago.
Bro. It's gonna be like the average house by the time like we're trying to buy a house. It's gonna be like 400, 500,000. Like half $1,000,000
and like,
for a first home.
Yeah,
is ridiculous.
Yeah, like that used to get you a freaking mansion.
Yeah, sucks. All right,
dude. You know how much I want to live on my own? You know how much I want my own place that I can call home? Even if it was an apartment, bro. I can't even afford an apartment.
I want a home, bro. I'm sick and tired of being an apartment.
My God. Like, dude, I think the only reason that people back in the day had roommates is because they were broke as fuck. Like, they were broke if you had roommates. And now,
or they just wanted friends.
Having roommates is the standard.
Yeah. Well, you need roommates.
You quite literally cannot.
Quite literally do.
Yeah, you can't. You can't live without roommates unless you are making like 80 grand at least. You got to be making at least 80 grand to live on your own.
All right. Well, let's end on a negative note.
Yeah.
Why not? But no, for real. I like Peacemaker season 2. I really like the character Peacemaker. I like John Cena. So in that sense, I feel like it would have to do a lot for me to not like the season. Again, I'm just, I'm more curious of anything about where this DCU is heading.
I mean, I think the future still looks bright. I think
what I do know is that I like the actors that we have in place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I still don't dislike any of the characters that we have in Peacemaker.
Yeah.
This was just kind of a little bit of a lackluster season.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know in the comments what you thought of Peacemaker Season 2. Wherever listening to this episode, make sure you give us a rating and review. Helps out a lot. And make sure to check out our Patreon and our football TikTok.
Yeah.
We will be continuously talking about that throughout football season. We'll see you next time, and go Bucks.
Go Bucks, baby.